Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here, welcome back. Welcome to Proud Mode. We're going to be doing quests 1 to 5 for Proud Mode, and we're going to stick to that for every episode. I'm just going to go 1 to 5 as much as I can, and see how far I can get with just event medals. We are using my main account right now, but like I did before in my past guides, I use only really easy to get medals that free-to-play players can get. So let's stick to event medals as much as we can. I made this setup already. Just like my other setup on my free-to-play account, I'm using this one because of my free-to-play account. I don't have as many Sids, Chips, Dales, skills, all that. I don't have a variety of resources to use and just spend on anything. But on this account, I can do this for you guys. I can put all the chips and Dales I need to experiment to help you out. So we're going to use my main account, but we're going to stick to event medals as long as possible. So this is quest number 1. Everything on here, these medals were used for a high score challenge. So they have Poison Plus, Paralysis Plus. You don't need any of that. See how Paralysis Plus just went off? Skill Plus skills are good. They are gonna help later on, but you don't need them. I'll tell you when you actually might need them. I might not use them, but like you can see, a Christmas sword is 100% gilted with Chip and Dales. Just did all the damage, and I'm pretty sure I can just swipe with the rest. There you go. First enemy is down with just 1 activation of a Christmas Sora, so we didn't even need full buffs there. This Proud Mode is not as hard as people think it is. At least in the beginning it's not going to be. But like I said, as long as you keep playing, you're going to have more and more power, more pulls, so you don't really have to worry about it. So that's the first 2 enemies. I can't believe how much Paralysis is proccing. That is kind of amazing. Ever since I got the Genie, I have 21 skill perk. I'm guessing that's making a huge difference. It is making a huge difference. But anyways, it's just every skill I have on here, don't worry. For the first quest, you can use just Christmas Sora and Moana with no chips and no attack boost on them. I'm just going to use Nova here. You can swipe or activate the Moana, but I want to save SP so I can make a clear run to 1 to 5. But like I said, if you see Poison Plus go off and Paralysis Plus go off, they're not necessary right now. But at least we know that they can go off. So skills play a big role, especially if you have attack boost all. That's going to be good for medals you can use. So before I go any further, Electrum Ore, right here, Electrum Ore, I'm not going to use mine. I'm actually going to save mine until I know what Keyblade I want, because there's going to be more Keyblades than just a Sleeping Lion. And Upright Green is not really my strongest point, so I'm not going to upgrade the Sleeping Lion just to upgrade it. I'm going to save as much Electrum Ore as I can until I really need to use it. So that's my advice, is don't use it until you need to. So this is all main story quests. We're not going to watch them. It's all the same. But if you guys don't know if you want to upgrade or not, I would say just wait until you know what Keyblade you want. You're not going to really need the Sleeping Lion right away. If you can pass every quest, then just save them for now. That's just my opinion, my advice. Take it if you need it. So second quest, defeat all enemies, 1 turn, la de la la. Just basically kill everything in 1 turn. So same setup, because mines are 90% or more. I made sure to farm these as much as I can, and I waited for guilting campaigns to actually guilt my medals as well. Not those ones specifically, but you guys should be waiting for event medals specifically, waiting for guilting campaigns so you don't get below 70%, and most Proud Mode quests, 70% or more is needed. So wait for those guilting campaigns because 70% is a sweet spot. So same thing for this one. There are still level 210, second Sora, and possibly 1 swipe. There we go. So that's the first group down here. What else we got? I absolutely don't remember any of these quests. I probably do because I did it twice, but like I don't memorize how many enemies there were, where they're hidden, if I have to go off path or go straight. Like down there's another path down there. Is there more enemies down there? I'm gonna have to run the whole thing again. But so far so good. Just event medals. That's the first 2 quests. Like I said, play smart. When you guys see event medals that you can farm 3 copies. Having 3 Donalds on here, they only cost 2 SP. And if all 3 Donalds are 100% guilted, you can activate each Donald with Moana, and you can take on each one. If you have a Keyblade of Moana and 4 Donalds, there you go. It's expensive, but you don't need that much. You know what I mean? You can put an APP on one of them. You can figure out crazy setups. But so far, on 3 wishes, we got some pretty good medals. I don't know if the swipe's good enough. And tap. Okay, that's good enough. But you guys do have your Nova. Remember that. Nova is going to be very, very good. As well, you guys can go through these quests by just skipping all the enemies if you are stuck. Let's say if you can't defeat all enemies in one turn, try to make it to the last group, the target, and just take down the target so you guys can at least advance to the next Proud Mode quest and see if you can actually do it. So you don't have to one turn everything, just try to go as far as you can. So that's quest number 2 down. This is going pretty quick, so hopefully we can roll more than 5. We'll see if I get stuck. So third quest, defeats 1 or more special stuff we're going to use. The condition is special attacks allowed only for medals with a special attack value of 3 or more. A special attack bonus value of 3 or more? Is that SP cost? Or that's tier 3. Sorry, I don't know, I was confused there. A special attack bonus value of 3 or more. So I'm guessing only tier 3 medals. Since my Donald's not, and my Christmas stores are not saying a big X over it or the big no, I'm guessing they mean tier 3 medals only, which is still great. Event medals, Jack Skeleton, Christmas stores, Moana, so on and so on. Lots of great choices we can put on here. If you guys who have Jack Skeleton, definitely use them. Use them for these quests because neutral damage is going to be great. So we're still swiping here, and it's still working out. Moana's doing a little bit less damage, or I guess that wasn't a crit. I'm not sure. But activating 1 Christmas Sora so far, and that's it, is turning out great. So activate Christmas Sora and just tap away, and this guy's down too. So far so good, guys. This is the third quest. If this keeps going this smooth, I'll do up to quest 10. So here's our next enemy. All very simple. This is all the beginning. It's later on, especially when we hit the bosses, is probably where we're going to have more of a difficulty. They might even change all the quests to something totally different. I'm not sure yet. So we do have a different type over here now. We have a speed, and because magic's weak against speed, we're going to activate Moana since she is buffed, and she buffs herself. So we have plenty of damage there. Don't forget that if you are using medals like this, which are pure buffs, you don't have to worry too much. But if you do have some difficulty, put down Christmas Soras, and instead of Moana, put down Jack Skeleton. Jack Skeleton should be more than enough for these enemies with a couple Christmas Soras, depending what kind of guilt you got. Same deal here. There's a speed enemy. Just activate Moana and the Christmas Sora, and you're going to be okay. Now, anyone who doesn't have these medals because you just started, don't worry about Proud Mode. You guys skip Proud Mode for now. It's here forever. Absolutely do not hurt yourself. Do not spend money just to pass these. These are here until you can do them. So take your time with it, guys. Just go with it after you do a couple polls, after you defeat a couple of high score challenges, making the top 5,000, getting some gilded medals. When you guys can farm the new event medals that will be coming out, just wait till you guys actually can do it. Don't worry about it. So there we go, Sleeping Lion. We got it. Nice and easy. All medals the game has given us. No polls required. Just play the game, log in, and that's it. So skipping all these, like I said, these are all just a story mode. I forgot about this actually. Is this going to be a problem? Probably not. We can probably just tap them. There we go. We just tapped them. Good and done. We got all our friends there helping us out. This is all the introduction. This is basically the story. So I'm going to skip as much as possible just in case you are new and you are watching this. And also, we don't want to see the story all over again. So quest number 4. Same deal, but now we got special attacks allowed only for level 100 or higher medals. For level 100 or higher. I don't know why my throat's going. Special attacks allowed only for level 100. I guess the level? Level 100 out of 100? Since all these medals are activated. I'm running out of SP though. So hopefully I don't have to go back. I should have been collecting chests if I was missing them. I was probably missing them. So here we go. It's because I was activating Moana. Moana was using a lot. This should be another just swipe and go because they are only level 210, which is good enough for 1 Christmas Sora. Later on we'll activate 2, depending how it goes. But so far so good, guys. So far so good. I do need some APP though. Moana's APP is not going off at all. That would be good. Okay, that quest was absolutely easy. So it looks like key rentals just have to be level 100, which is not a big deal. Like I said, this is all very, very doable with just playing the game. Logging in every day, doing the events, doing your special quests, abusing 0 AP to farm up a lot of Huey, Deweys, and Louis. Very simple, guys. Just play the game and abuse what they give us for free. If it's a farmable medal, Go ham on it. Grab as many as you can because you don't know what you need for Proud Mode. You don't know what you can cheese with just a Keyblade full of Donalds. Who knows, guys? So quest number 5. It hasn't been too long, so we might continue after this one, but we'll see. Defeat all enemies, 8 or more. Special attack allowed only for upright medals. All my medals are upright. All event medals. So far, literally, first quest, very easy with just what the game has given us. Nothing from polls, guys. Absolutely nothing from polls. So, same deal. Activate 1 Christmas Sora and just keep tapping away. This was a lot easier than I thought. So, a lot of people probably won't even care about this, but I might as well put it up there just to show you guys that you don't need to go crazy with this. There might be some enemies down there. I'm not sure. Same deal here. We got a speed enemy. We want to do that. Hopefully poison goes off, but I don't think it's necessary because Moana is a beast. Do you guys see that? Absolutely amazing. I know attack boost 2 went off, but like I said before, I'm only activating 1 Christmas Sora, and that's only times 1 strength. Once you get times 2, times 3, the power of your other medals just become ridiculously powerful. The reason for that was a weird way of saying it, I know. The reason for that is that you guys can go through their general defense a lot harder if you raise your general strength. So we're going to use 1 Christmas Sora here. Probably not necessary because my Nova's so high. But same setup would use. I just don't want to use so much SP. I should stop activating Christmas Sora there too. Just in case you guys don't know, every bar of HP an enemy has, and all those little squares underneath you see, those all represent 20,000 hit points. So if your medal does 20,000 and they have 1 full bar, you know you'll take them out. If your medal does 40,000 or your Nova does 40,000, you know you can take down a health bar and a little square. So that was quest number 5. We got the Sleeping Lion. We got a bunch of Electrum. Let's see what quest number 6 is, and we'll continue from there. Get rid of these guys because I got all mine already done. Unnecessary to keep any more of those. I actually don't know if it's going to be a smart idea to keep the other ones, but I don't know until Proud Mode is over. So, special attack allowed only for level 60 or higher medals. So we don't need Gilded Medals here. I'm guessing the other one, same one for the other one. We don't need Gilded Medals. And we had to use Divine Rose. So we're going to go make a setup that only has medals that are event medals. So same deal, we're going to use Christmas Sora on everything. Absolutely everything because they do buff. Like I was saying before, if you have your Jack Skellington, great medal to use. I had this and he's still very, very good. It's just I have replaced them because I have got other stuff. So same deal, we're going to use 3 of these guys. And for the last slot, we have Marluxia B, we have Larxene B, but we're going to go with Marluxia, wherever he is. Here we go. So you have this choice, you have this choice, and if you guys guilted your World of Final Fantasy medals, just use World of Final Fantasy medals and Proud Mode will be a cakewalk. Absolutely annihilated. You guys can do as much as you guys want. I hope you guys did pull for World of Final Fantasy medals, but here we go, quest 6. Looks like it's good, nothing's crossed out, so we don't need medals that are guilted, because my World of Final Fantasy medals that were on there previously were not guilted. Is there any special requirements? Use 2 more specials. We're going to use specials, obviously, because we have to. Christmas Sword here. That was the wrong one. This is the Divine Rose. I screwed up there, but we're going to use 4 SP for this one then. It might have been necessary. I don't know. Can I swipe here? I could swipe there. Okay. Since my Divine Rose does have a 3.0 multiplier, it is going to turn out pretty good. We're going to use the 3rd one. Let me try to put that in my head. 3rd one, it has poison. Let's tap here with Moana. Moana is more than enough. Poison is still not necessary. So these guys, I'm going to use a Christmas Sora and Marluxia. Christmas Sora and Marluxia should be more than enough. Swipe here, and Marluxia B is ridiculously strong. There's no way that this won't do more than 40,000 damage like you just saw. So if as long as they have less than 2 HP bars, we are golden. So for this group right here, I'm not going to use Marluxia. I'm going to use Christmas Sora and Moana since they're all power. Or I should be saving my SP. But if I activate Moana here, it is more than enough. You guys know that because she times 3 magic attribute, and that's a huge boost, especially since she's 100% guilted. So there we go. That's another quest down. We're definitely doing 10 quests. I didn't think it was going to be this easy, but it is. And we got another ore. We got another electric orb. So far so good. Like I said, I'm not going to upgrade the Keyblade. Quest number 7. Defeat all enemies, defeat Yellow Opera, and use 3 or more special attacks. Only multiple target specials allowed. So, every event medal that we've got so far. So this is really, really good. This is really, really good. 1 to 10 is basically all the medals we just got recently. Or as long as you guys been playing. But you guys don't need crazy amount of strength. Just make sure that you're farming properly and you're saving your jewels for pulls that actually make sense and give you the chance to guild something really, really good. So on and so on. I really don't want to use that many specials. SP is going to get weak. Like I said, 28,000 with only 1 buff. And Marluxia B still does a ton of damage. Great medal. So poison goes off there. I'm going to take the chance of using less SP just for the sake of not having to stop and go reset and come back. I don't want to cut out the video. I just want to go to 1 to 10 as quick as possible. So for this right here, I don't think I have to buff, but I'm going to buff anyways. But I'm pretty sure Marluxia B would be more than enough there if I just activate the special right here. Let's see. If it does more than 29,000, 65,000. So I didn't even have to use a Christmas sword there. Marluxia B by itself would have been more than enough for that. So here's our next group. This is the last one. Definitely, I have enough SP to actually do all this. But like I said, my Nova's high enough. So I'm just going to activate it. You guys don't need that Nova level. Just keep doing the Christmas Soras with your Moana, whatever medals you have on here that you're using. Or whatever your buff medal is. If you guys have Sebastian, or if you guilted Ariel and Flounder. If you guilted Ariel and Flounder, I'm pretty sure you don't need this at all. I know I usually want to just do these just to show you guys me accomplishing it, but I'm always wanting to help, so I'm always going to put out advice there to anyone. It doesn't matter what your playstyle is. I'm going to give you guys as much as I can. So we are on Quest 8. Quest 8. Defeat 5 enemies, inflict 8,000 damage. Alright, here we go. We got to switch up now. Use only special attacks requiring 3 gauge are allowed. So only medals with 3 gauges. So we are not going to use Christmas swords anymore. Or that one. Now we need medals with 3 gauge. So let's see if we have something for the last lot, the green. I do have it organized, that special attack bonus. So these are only guilted, but we don't need that. We don't need them guilted. So let's take that off. Let's do by strength and take that away. So only medals that require 3 gauge. So we need something with 3 gauges. 3 gauges, I can use that, but we don't want to. What do I have 3 gauges that are reverse? I don't have anything reverse 3 gauge. I don't have anything that's 3 gauge reversed. Maybe something in just green? Let's see, something that everybody could use. Oh, Christmas Sora. Oh, not Christmas Sora, Halloween Sora. Okay, I have my Halloween Sora here, fully guilted. Even though it's not a reverse, it still gets a 2.1 multiplier, and that is really good still. So there we go, that's a 3 gauge medal that people can use. And then for another 3 gauge event medal, what do we have? We can use the Jack Skellington. I'll probably use Jack Skellington right here. If I did guilt my Sebastian, which I'm not doing yet, Sebastian can be used in the first slot as well for a ×3 buffer. And then just Jack Skellington, and that's 9 SP for each group, which is kind of heavy actually. So you need some medals here where you swipe that just have APP on them. Let's see if we have anything else with 3 SP. We can use something like him. Basically anything at this point now. Anything that we could use with 3 SP. I don't see anything else. We can use our Ariel and Flounder. If you guys got that. Ariel and Flounder, it's 3 SP. You can use your Illustrated Kari, or you can use your Sebastian. So it doesn't have to be guilted. Use Sebastian, Illustrated Kari, or Ariel and Flounder. And that should be good enough. I don't think we need anything else. We can probably put something that has a skill on it. Something that we can swipe with. Something with APP. So attack price plus. Again, Christmas Sword is not needed here. Actually, I can't even do it. Let's just go with that, see what happens. We don't need all the medals. We don't have to activate everything. I'm not going to waste as much SIDS. I'm just going to go with this. So, what I end up doing here, just in case I cut it out, Aerial Flounder because you're either using your Kyrie, you're using Aerial Flounder, or you're using Sebastian. Because the requirement is 3 gauge are allowed. Only special attacks requiring 3 gauges allowed. So it doesn't say 3 gauges or more, but it's also not saying no to these medals. So I'm pretty sure it's 3 or more. So whatever buff medal you have, Sebastian is going to work there. And Christmas Sora, so on and so on. Let's go in, let's see what happens. So everybody should have some kind of buffer by now, especially if you're playing during the release of this video. Let's see what we have to deal with. Let's just go with activating Moana. Let's see if we just activate Moana. Since Moana is the most recent, I could probably just activate Jack Skellington and it would be more than enough. But since I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have Moana, Moana is going to be good. There you go. So far, guys, this is all event medals I'm trying to stick to, or high score challenge medals that were easy to obtain. Like Sebastian here instead. I should use the Sebastian, but I do have the Aerial Flounder. I'm not going to activate it anyways, but let's just see the mixture here. So Jack almost does it. Let's swipe. Swiping's enough. And there you go. So if you have one of those medals, just use them. And as for the last one, Christmas Sora, I'm not going to use it because he is power, and I don't trust my Christmas Sora without a buff. So that's that room. There you go. What I'm going to do here is probably just activate... It has 40,000, we'll say like 42,000 HP. It has 42,000 HP. So I could activate my Nova and complete it, but we're going to just do Moana and see what happens. Moana does 26,000, and I'm pretty sure if I activated something else with a mixture of that, it would have been fine. If I activated Jack with Moana, that would have been more than enough. Whatever you guys have, just activate it and it should be fine. I just want to see if Moana was good enough for that without a buff. It was pretty close. So far, just going with very simple setups, nothing crazy from polls. And we are on the last quest, I think, that we're going to be doing for this episode, which is quest 10, if I'm right. No, we're on quest 9, so we got 2 more. So we got 2 more and we're okay so far. So we're now using the Starlight. Special attacks allowed only for level 100 or higher. Okay, so they don't have to be guilted, they just have to be level 100. So let's take all this off. Let's go back to our simple setup of using Christmas Soras. Somewhere. They are somewhere. Did I pass them like a couple times? There we go. 1, 2, and 3. The Christmas Sora I want to use should be... Actually, I think it was this one. Nope. Was it this one? So none of my Christmas Soras actually had chips on them. So I don't have any Christmas Soras with chips, which is interesting. That was doing so much damage without chips. So if I did chip it, it would be incredibly good. But here we go. That was 100% one's going to go. That's why I had that in that slot. If I had a chips, this would be basically, I don't even have to worry about swiping. So we got that out of the way. Let's grab our Moana, which is in the same setup. I don't know why I reset that. And since there's that slot right there, let's use our Halloween Sora. So Halloween Sora, there we go. All event medals still. We're going in clean. Quest number 9. Christmas Soras, Halloween Sora, and Moana. And let's see how we do. This is number 9. We're 1 away from completing everything for the first 10. So first enemy, still level 210s. My first Sora is my strongest one, even though it doesn't have chips, which I should have done, but it's okay. We could activate... I guess we're going to activate Moana here. We could activate 2 Christmas Soras instead. But the other Christmas Soras are on blue slots, so that didn't make sense. So I do have to waste 5 SP with this setup. So same setup here, but now we can only use green. So we are going to activate Christmas Sora, tap with that, and activate our Halloween Sora. Because green on green is fine. Speed on speed is good. So no chests around here to restore SP. Oh yeah, these guys are invisible here. I almost forgot that. So they're all power, so we can probably just do Moana in the end, but... Or we can actually probably just swipe there too. But like I said before, if I had some chips on that Sora, this would be very easy as well. And that is it. That is quest number 9. So same setup here is basically activate Sora, the first one, and then my Moana, and that'd be more than enough. But I need to save the SP so I don't have to keep going back and forth. So there we go, quest number 9. Going to quest number 10. You guys can absolutely do this without Nova, without any pulls, as long as you guys farmed up since every event medal that's come out. Well, most recently, Christmas Sora's and Moana, so it is good. It is good so far. Quest number 10. So after this, we got 40 more, but we're not going to do it this episode. Special attacks allowed only for medals with 7,500 or higher strength. 7,500 or higher strength. Now, we got to chip them. That's all we got to do. So, let's go into my Keyblade. Let's click on this one. And we got to give this Christmas Sora... See, I don't know how far I'm going to use Christmas Soras though. You know what? Let's do it. This is what I did it for. This is why I'm using this account. Let's use this for you guys. Increases defense. Where's the other one? Since I got so many of these, it should be fine. I'm on my second stack now of strength ones. That's alright. I still have plenty. I could stop here, but I might as well give it as much as possible. Might as well make it perfect chips on this and make it a perfect 1,000. So we got 7,716 strength. I'm pretty sure that was a requirement. Let's go check it out. I could be completely wrong, but it said 7,500. That's the only thing I can guess. I don't think that needs to be the medal's natural damage. There you go. There's no disqualified or no sign over it. It is usable. So we're going to use these 3 medals because they all have chips on them. They're all over 7,500 attack. So here we go. We're going with 12 out of 17. It might be enough. To do a full completion of killing these enemies is probably 5 SP per one. So we can use a Christmas sword here and a Halloween sword, and that should be more than enough. Let's take this guy out to tap. That didn't work. And activate Halloween sword. So many swords. So many swords. Still 5 SP instead of Moana, just because there was a speed one there. This one's all power, so we are going to use our magic medals, which was more... See what happens when you actually put 1,000 chips on a medal? The difference in damage. Don't forget, guys, medals are very, very good if you chip them. It doesn't matter what medal it is. You raise that attack by 1,000. It changes your gameplay completely. Especially when you put like attack boost 2s and 3s on it. Those medals become extremely, extremely powerful. So here we go. Christmas Sword can tap this one, and Moana should be able to swipe both of them. There you go. So I don't have to waste 5 SP. That's good. So I think we're going to be able to complete the first 10 with just event medals. Absolutely destroyed it, actually. We didn't even have to use all 5 specials. It was 2 medals on each one was more than enough. And if I did put like something like an attack boost on this Christmas Sword instead, I can probably just do it with the one Christmas Sword. So we're not going to use any more. We're just going to Nova here because we know we can do the rest. And that's it, guys. That is all 10 quests. If this Sora right here had an attack boost 2 at least on it and it activated a lot of times, this Christmas Sora would be just by itself the only medal I used. That or some of them with the Moana because of the speed enemies. But one Christmas Sora with chips and attack boost 2 that's 100% gilted is more than enough for this. There you go. I got the Sleeping Lion. My first Electrums, all done. This is quest 1 to 10 with just event medals. Very, very possible, very easy. You guys don't have to worry about Proud Mode. Like I said, I will continue making these series up to 10, I guess, if I can. If not, it's going to be like, the next one will be 11 to 16 or something like that. But I'll do it every 5 quests or every 10 quests, depending how hard it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you gave you some ideas of different setups you guys can use, some skills instead. Use attack boost all. If you have your poison plus, it doesn't have to be like if you have your poison plus on a green medal, just put in the Keyblade. It doesn't have to be on the proper slot. As long as the skill actually activates, it's doing its job. So you don't have to have a gilted, you don't have to have a 7,500 attack, so on and so on. Just put the skill in there and you can use the skill. So like I said, hopefully this helped you out. If it did, let me know. Let me know how your 1 to 10 went, what you guys used down in the comments. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.